Hey, thanks again for the coffee.
No, thank you for meeting with me. Like I said, I overheard you talking with some of the others at work, and you seem to have a lot of really great financial insights.
Look, I'm no expert, but I've read a lot of books, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I'm really passionate about helping others achieve their financial goals.
That's great. Yeah. So my wife and I have been struggling financially, and I don't know if it's because we have 6 kids or if it's because we're careless with our money.
It's probably because you're careless with your money.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Anyways, we met with a financial advisor, but that wasn't as helpful as we hoped it would be.
Well, was he a fiduciary? Because fiduciaries are legally obligated to act in your best interest.
That's a good question. I don't know.
And see, for me, a fiduciary is a good start, but I want even more peace of mind. I want a blood oath.
A blood oath?
Yeah, when I receive or give financial advice, I do a blood oath.
Wow, that's extreme.
It's extreme commitment. And to prove that you can trust me, when we meet again, we can do a blood oath.
Really? That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to check with my wife about that, just with our schedules. We got a busy schedule. I'm just gonna have to check with her to see if it would work. And I'm gonna have to ask her about the blood oath.
Awesome. Well, let's jump in. So at the core, personal finance is actually pretty simple. You improve your financial situation by either making more money or spending less money.
Yeah, I heard Dave Ramsey say something about that.
Dave Ramsey is good for beginners, but for me, I need something more intense, like this watch I'm wearing. It can tell if I even have the urge to spend recklessly.
And then it just keeps track and sends you a report?
No, it gives me a powerful shock. It's 10 times stronger than a dog collar. I lose complete control of my body when it happens. I mean, at the end of the day, what do you want control over? Your spending habits or your bowel movements?
I guess it just depends on who's around.
Spending habits. You want to have control over your spending habits. I haven't had an urge to spend recklessly in over 20 months.
I know we need to cut down on our spending habits, and as soon as we complete our sword collection, we're gonna do that. But I keep hearing people say things like, make your money work for you. I can't get the people I supervise to work for me.
Well, here's something I do. Banks and credit unions will have these special incentives where you get bonus money if you open a checking account and make a few deposits here and there. I've got over 2,000 checking accounts across 43 different states. I just need to make sure that twice a month I transfer funds from one account to another.
That sounds kind of complicated and time consuming.
Not at all. Once you create the algorithm, it sort of takes care of itself.
But what about things like insurance? I know we need to have it, but that's an area where I feel we're paying so much in premiums and co-pays, and our kids keep getting sick because they keep leaving their toothbrushes on the bathroom floor.
Get this, I discovered a life hack for my family's health insurance. I can get you the website, but the short end of it is that I actually get paid to have surgeries, like every month.
Oh no, is everything okay?
Oh yeah, that's the great part. I'm perfectly fine. I mean, obviously I have a lot of incisions and I go through a ton of gauze pads each week. And legally, I shouldn't be driving because of all the pain medication.
How does that work?
I think it's just morphine.
No, I mean, how do you get paid to get operated on?
I found a blip in the health insurance matrix. I get a cut every time I get cut.
Dave Ramsey didn't say anything about a blip in the health insurance matrix.
No, he didn't. Look, Dave Ramsey's great. His tips for getting out of debt are legit, but that could take a few years.
You've been doing this for a few years though, so I'm assuming your house is all paid off?
Who needs a house when you can live with 10 of your cousins and their children in a 2-bedroom apartment?
This all sounds really inconvenient.
Trust me, I've been where you've been. 2 years ago, I contemplated faking my own death, and not for the insurance. I just wanted the free meal after the funeral. But then everything changed when I started extreme financial planning.
At the end of the day though, does it bring you joy?
I've never felt more alive. I get such a rush from saving money.
I don't know if I can do it.
Listen, when I look at you, I see a guy who's really nervous and awkward physically and socially.
No, you're right, that's me.
But I promise you that if you get your finances together, everything else in your life is going to improve. And people at work will probably stop underestimating your competency.
That'd be so cool. Yeah, I need to do this. All right, let's do this. Extreme financial planning is exactly what I need.
Really?
Let's do a blood oath.
All right, let's remove one of my gauze pads.
Turn me over. From all of us here at Done on This Side, thank you so much for watching our videos. If you could like, subscribe, and share, we would greatly appreciate it.
Now, as far as the best investment I've ever made, it was the engagement ring I gave you.
Nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
That was smooth.
It was very smooth. So we would love to hear from you, though, in the comments below. What is the weirdest or worst financial advice you've ever heard? Please share.